Stadler, where are you? Get back in your cubicle. I'm not paying you to uncubicle yourself.
Okay, I just set up the cameras, and I don't know if the time lapse might have got one shot of her, I'm not sure, but the moose from last night, or one of his friends, just like ran in. I was just about to start the truck and he just ran right across, out of the bush, across into the other bush. He was in a hurry too, holy smokes. I don't know where he went. Cool. Gophers. Also known as the Richardson ground squirrel. So I'm leaving the Chain Lakes Provincial Park in Alberta. Loose plan right now, I think, is to make my way south-ish for a bit, and then decide whether I'm going west to Pincher Creek or east closer to Lethbridge. I'm not really sure yet. I do need to get fresh water because the provincial park taps were shut off. I guess because it still freezes at night. So I need to find somewhere to fill up fresh water. Now that I got my spigot, my drain spigot reinstalled, the new one. One of the little tinker things I did this weekend. Actually, I want to say this weekend because I'm still in work mode. I did that Sunday afternoon. Today's Monday. Wow. I'm not at work today. Just a quick update from today. Left Chain Lakes, Alberta, drove down 22 south. Got to the 3 and decided I needed to get some supplies and kind of regroup. Didn't have much in the way of groceries or anything like that because I didn't do a Costco run before I left or anything yet. And I was pleasantly surprised to find that Pincher Creek now has a Walmart. I didn't know they had a Walmart. I'd been through here quite a bit back in the day when I was doing the band stuff. And it was quite a small little town, but it's growing a little. So, I got a couple things tonight, but they were just getting ready to close. So I'm going to go back in the morning, which gives me a good reason to just hang out here for the night. So I'm in the back 40 of the Walmart parking lot in Pincher Creek, Alberta. And that's about that. Where am I going tomorrow? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. I have a back road map in the truck, which I'm going to consult over coffee in the morning. And then we'll go from there. So, sometimes, when you haven't figured something out totally the way you want it yet. You just got to improvise. Got to think outside the box. So I want to watch a movie on my iPad mini today. So, how do I arrange that so that I can just sit here, relax, and watch my iPad mini? Well, I've done this. So there's the mini. Here's a bungee. Watch the light going up to that door, over to that door, and we got two little spring clamps because that helps get the angle right. So, and yes, I am watching Hooper because I've been thinking about my dad lately, and we used to watch those movies together, as cheesy as that sounds. So in his memory, cheers. I'm going to watch some old Burt Reynolds movies. Yeah. Okay, good night. Well, I was at the Pincher Creek Library and was doing a little research on provincial parks and stuff, and most of them, I know the National Park of Waterton Lakes, all the campgrounds around there aren't even open yet because they kind of open just before the May long weekend and then, throughout the summer. And normally the weather is not this nice. Normally you still have a huge potential for snow and cold and that kind of thing because it is Alberta and we're right basically in the foothills of the mountains. So I started driving along. I found a campground just off of the number 3 highway that looked like it was actually like $10 a night, based on donation kind of deal, community campground deal. So I was kind of heading there, but then I made a turn and saw some signs for Provincial Park, and I came up here to Lake Beauvais Provincial Park, and it's cheap enough. It's $19 a night, and I get electricity. Not that I need it because the solar's been kicking ass. So, but it's nice to have, and I am parked a little bit under some trees, so that might make a difference on the solar after a day or so. So basically, I'm anchored there for a couple of days. I've unhitched the truck and I'm just out exploring with my big camera and hoping to find some interesting things to shoot. So that's, what the hell day is it? It's Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday the 19th it is of April. So that's what I'm doing. I'll keep you posted on what I find. Cheers. Well, I made it to Head Smashed In Buffalo Jump, but what I didn't realize is it's a whole historic World Historic Site with an interpretive center and all that kind of thing. And there's probably an admission, but I wouldn't know because it actually closes at 5 and it's 6:15 right now. So I might make it back here. We'll see where I end up after I leave Beauvais Lake Provincial Park tomorrow. I have an idea where I'm going, so I might come back here. I'm not sure yet. Now I'm going to keep driving, see what else I see before the sun sets. All right, bye. So the sun's close to setting. I just hopped a fence. I'm going to go see what this old gem up here has in store for us. Looks a little further away. than it actually is, because the GoPro is pretty wide, but she's over there. This was probably an awesome spot in its day. Oh, wow. Okay, time to get to work before I lose my light. So I'm guessing a few of you are curious on what these old houses look like inside. This one's actually in pretty rough shape because the cattle have been getting in. So it's pretty dilapidated. Plus looks like it might have been a root cellar in here. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see. Oh, not too bad. So yeah, that's collapsed in. You don't want to go anywhere near that. Oops. And then see all the dirt and cow shit on the floor? Yep. Somebody's been in here keeping warm during the wind. You gotta be really careful where you walk around these buildings. You're not paying attention, you end up in a well or a root cellar, or just up to your knee in a broken hole. None of them you really want to have happen. So that's about it. I've lost my light. And yours truly, I pulled a rookie camera move today when I was rushing up here because the sun was setting so fast. Didn't check my ISO settings, and somewhere along the line I'd cranked it up to about 1,000. So it's going to be, with that camera's not too bad, the D800 is not too bad for noise, but if I was on my old D200 it would have been a mess. So we'll see what I can save if they don't turn out the way I want. It's always tomorrow because I'm on the road full time and it doesn't matter. All right. I'm going to head back to the trailer now and make some dinner since it's getting close to 9 o'clock, I think. All right, night.
It's like working with a monkey.